Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here at Bondi Beach, Australia on December 9th, 2016, between the hours of 6:20 p.m. and 9:30 p.m. And what we're going to be taking a look at once again is this beautiful planetary object that everybody seems to think doesn't exist. As you see it right here, and I'm actually using the same video. If you watched the video before this, clearly showing the UFO and this planet right over Bondi Beach in Australia, now you're going to see this even more clearly, and you're going to see this planet up close as I could get it for you. So we're going to use the time-lapse footage. We're going to go forward here. And once again, you can clearly see the object right here. It's not a lens flare. It's not a camera anomaly. As the sun goes down, you can clearly see that this planet is slowly disappearing into the sky. However, follow my cursor right here, back in the distance, behind the sun, or it might be in front of the sun. I don't know, but you're going to see an object appear right here. Let's keep on moving into the video. Oh, bingo! What do we have there? Now, that clearly looks like the striped planet that I have so many photographs of going back into the middle of the summer. One of our subscribers from Switzerland sent in telescopic photographs that were absolutely clear as a bell showing this planet. But what I want to do is I want to go ahead and I want to zoom in as far as we can get with this, and I want you to see it up close. And there you go, folks. It's not a reflection of the sun. And all of a sudden, we're getting this very, very dark spot right here. But all I could say is there is definitely an object behind the sun, near the sun, or at least clearly visible in this footage. Now, let's go over here and get to the controls. I'm going to reduce this screen just a little bit, but I want to keep it blown up as much as possible. Let's move forward. Now, take a very close look. You'll see the planet. Now, I'm seeing an object right here. I don't know exactly what that is. I don't think that that is a lens flare. But let's move even further into the video. Now, again, clearly, you can see this is a planetary object. Now, there is a very high possibility this may be part of the sun simulation system, but at this point, it's really hard to tell. That is definitely a spherical object, planetary object. But let's just keep on moving forward. I'm going to center this screen for you a little bit. Let's move forward. Now, right here, you can clearly see the clouds are covering this object. There is absolutely no doubt about it. Let's move one more frame. Again, cloud cover over the object. It is illuminated at the base because the sun is below it. Let's go further into the footage. Once again, it's very clear. Once again, we have cloud coverage over the object, and we're going frame by frame. There we go again. Once again, you have cloud coverage over the object. The object is clearly illuminated by the sun. Let's go further. Now, the sun is clearly illuminating the object. However, we have this cloud that has covered it. Let's move on. Bingo, cloud moves over, object reappears, and this small purple sphere right here. Again, I'm not sure what that is. That could possibly be a lens flare, or that could possibly be a moon to this planet. Let's move another frame. Now, taking a look once again, you have the purple sphere here, but again, you have cloud cover over this object. I mean, how much more proof do you want that there is a planet or planets in our solar system that don't belong there? You know, Planet X, Nibiru. I mean, what are we going to call it? I'm sure NASA has a name for it, but once again, you can clearly see the cloud cover is over the base of this planet at the bottom. Let's take another frame. You can see it. It's illuminated right here. The cloud cover is over top of it. The other spherical object is very faint. The little purple sphere is right here. It is not moved. So at this point in time, I'm starting to think that that is not part of a lens flare, because the lens flares will move with the illuminated object, which would be the sun. Okay, so let's go another frame. Now, as the cloud cover moves away and the light source, which is the sun, starts to drop further into the horizon, we're starting to lose the luminosity of this object. But however, some cloud cover moves, the rays of the sun come back, it illuminates the object, and voila, it's here again. Now, look, ladies and gentlemen, you come to your own conclusions, make your own decisions. I'm just here to show you what is being covered up. And I don't mean covered up by the clouds. I mean, there is no disclosure. They're not letting you know what is in our skies. Look, now we're under the threat of this whole cosmic wave scenario, which can be very destructive for the earth, very harmful to human beings. And we can't forget about what is in the sky. Now, let's move forward. I mean, come on, let's take a look at this footage. The object is there. There is no doubt. Hey, what can I say? Now, here we see a very large halo forming above and to about the 1 o'clock position of the sun. Now, the cloud is hiding the planetary object, but let's keep on moving. Now, as the sun drops below, going into the horizon, we're losing the light on the planet that we were looking at. Now, however, we're seeing this large halo, and whatever that purple sphere was, it is still there. I don't think wholeheartedly that that is a lens flare. That is definitely something there in the sky. And here we go. Now, as far as what this object is here, I have no idea. It was not there on the lens before. All of a sudden, it just appears. It could possibly be a spot on the lens, because now I'm seeing it on the lens and the clouds are rolling through and the clouds are not covering it. But let's go ahead and back up a little bit. So that was probably some type of spider or bug that jumped onto the lens. But I can tell you this much. There is no way, shape, or form that the planet that we just viewed in this video was a spot on the lens or any type of camera anomaly. This is clearly what we are seeing in the skies, and I believe this is part of the Planet X, Nibiru, Nemesis solar system, whatever you want to call it, folks. This is a planet that does not belong in our solar system, and it's here.
I'd like to thank all of our Nibiru watchers. You guys do a fantastic job. Would also like to thank you for your loyal subscribership. You can continue to email your photographs and your video to nibiru2016 at gmail.com. And don't forget to share our videos with your friends and family members on Facebook. And subscribe to the Nibiru channel for all of our current updates. And like I always say, keep an eye in the sky.